Hi guys, it's been a while since I've done a new video, so I'm going to do a couple of videos today. What we're going to tie is a little check nymph. It's a great little fly and it's quite small and quite fine. We're going to use fully mill grab gapes in size 14s. Quite a good hook, quite a light wire but still strong. And we're going to use some Biboz beads, 2.3mm tungsten and silver. What I'm going to tie with is Wisp 14O burnt orange thread. We're going to need some fine UV ice black for the body, and we're going to need some fine flash dark brown peacock for the thorax. So I've put the 2.3mm bead on the hook on a size 14. If I was going to go up to a size 12, I'd use a 3.3mm. So we just start the thread. And trim. Now the other thing I'm going to use is fluorescent orange floss. Now I've got my own floss that I sell on recycled spools. And the reason I like it is that, as you can see there, it opens up really well as opposed to other flosses. So I've got 4 lengths of it wrapped together here, so they're just folded over on top of each other. So keep it nice and tight behind the bead so you're getting a uniform length the whole way along the hook. Keep tying it down, pulling at the tail, keep it nice and tight till you get to just as the bend starts, and then trim it. So it's quite a short tail, it's just like a little stub. Now I'm going to use Uni Wire Red Small. I like using that in a lot of my flies. Put the wire inside the bead, and that means you've not got any jaggy ends sticking out. And the same again, just loose wraps, you don't need to touch and turn. And then back down. That's the wire in place. Now I'm going to wax the thread up a little bit. Another little tip is to cut a corner of the bag off, and as you can see you can just pull little bits out. You don't need a lot of dubbing here. The problem with a lot of flies and what a lot of people do is they put too much dubbing on. So just wind it on the thread, push it up. And always push with your fingers to make sure it's sitting just nice. It says we're not wanting a bulky body on this, but I need a little bit more. Back up. Now I'm going to leave a little gap behind the bead. And just take the red wire. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't think it really matters how many turns. I mean, you're really just using the wire to give you a little bit of colour through the body, and then just wiggle the wire free. The next thing we want to do is we want to get a CDC feather. Now these are the smaller feathers. You want one that's got not too bad length on it. Okay. Now a lot of guys will do a dubbing loop. I think, well, dubbing loops are fine, but I think I would rather be fishing than tying flies all day. So I prefer just to hackle the CDC in. So all I've done is taken the tip, pulled the feathers back, the fibres back, and then caught it in and just trim that tip away. Now another thing, this year I've been using these Stonfu Hackle pliers, and they really are fantastic. It's just a case of push and it opens up. So just put the end in, catch it, 1, 2 turns. That's all you need, 2 turns, and then just pull it back a little bit, catch the thread in, and all we want to do is trim it. So we're not wanting a lot of CDC there. If you find you've got a lot longer ones, just do what you would do with marabou. Just push it back, get it to the length you want, and just rip it. Okay, so we're nearly done. A bit more wax on. Sounding like Karate Kid there. This stuff's magic. It's a really nice colour, and it's the Fine Flash from Sybia, dark brown peacock. Same again, not very much, quite thin. Maximum wraps you want is maybe 2, so that's me done 2, and it's just sitting there. Okay, now at this point I'll get my bottle of varnish and I'll open the lid, get it ready. So take what finish tool, 1, 2, 3, and then flick it off. So you're basically holding the 2 pieces of thread, well, the 1 piece of thread, but it's 2 lengths. Get your varnish, take off the excess, and just do that. And all I've done is I've flicked the brush up the way. So flick the brush up, and what it's done is it's given me a little bottle of varnish on there, in between the 2 pieces of thread. Right, so what I'll then do is I'll pull it down until the varnish actually hits the hook shank, and then I'll just gently pull the thread round, and then finish. What that will do is that will distribute the varnish round the thread, and it saves you having to go in with a needle at the end. That's it, guys. Great little fly, simple to tie, very, very effective and very quick to tie. Enjoy. Remember to subscribe to my channel, please, and any questions, don't be scared to ask.